Hey Fuzzy Goat family, Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia. I'm a little late. Sorry about that. I got distracted. I think y'all saw Cadence and my update that we did on Saturday about our market trip. We had a great time. And I think today I'm just gonna kind of update you on my projects. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and those happy Mother's Day. Hello Harriet, thank you for watching. I had a very nice Mother's Day. I had two of my children home, and it was very nice. Yeah. Okay, so I am wearing, hello Renee, I'm wearing my licorice twist. I'll stand up so you guys can see. Hold on, I don't have any light on the situation here. Let's see if we need it. It's very bright, I realize that. All right, let's see if that works. Yeah, I don't think I need it, but that's okay. So this is my licorice twist, and we made it a while ago, but Cadence is casting, she's working on her second. I used Merlin. This is a sport weight. She's actually using a DK, and to me the Merlin is pretty thin, so you could probably even get away with a fingering, but do your gauge swatch to make sure it's going to work for you, and it's the fabric that you want. So it was super fun, and you can see the split on the side. You can make this longer if you want, or seam it all the way down. There's a lot of options with it, but it was a fun knit. It was a really fun knit. Okay, so I'm excited about. Sorry, I am really discombobulated today. Here we go. Cadence is not here today, so it's been interesting trying to figure things out, coming back from market and everything. Okay, so I forget what I was going to say. We saw some really fun patterns up at market, so we're excited about the patterns coming in. I mean, the yarn coming in and maybe making some of those patterns. So stay tuned for that. But for now, let me show you my progress on my projects. I have no notes today, so here we go. This is my Nola, and I have finished the body. There was quite a bit of ribbing, which was nice. So it's a nice length. You could always make it longer. There's notes on her about making it longer in the buttonholes. Like if you just either space them out more or just add more, which I actually added, I think one extra. I think I have 5 total now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is one in the ribbing. So I think it's going to be a little more fitted than I would have liked, but it's going to be fine. So now that I finished the body, I can move on to my flowers, and I'm still not 100%. I think I'm taking the yellow out. Madeline and I were talking today, and beside the fact that it looks like an egg, I'm not a yellow girl, so I'm going to take that out and play around with some other colors. So now I will pick up a sleeve, and I will only have to work on one flower at a time on that sleeve. I think there's probably 2 or 3 more. So I might have to work on that tonight. That's going to be fun. So the first time I went through, I did not do duplicate stitch. So I did the white, I did the blue, and I did white in the middle. And then, carrying the yarn was just a lot. So this time, even though I'm just doing one flower, I'm going to do the white and then whatever color I do in the middle, and then come over it and duplicate stitch the middle. I think it makes it look a little cleaner. So, my husband's watching. Hello, Eric. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. This yarn is lovely to work with. I mean, the body went so fast. I didn't even bring this to market, and I still was able to finish it this weekend. So, anyway, so stay tuned on that. I'm really excited about working on that sleeve one at a time in Intarsia. We found some fun Intarsia kits, or patterns, I should say, up at market too. So hello Sue, thank you for watching. Okay, so I started, now I can't remember. I think we decided it was called Extra Light Bright is the name of this pattern, the Woolen Pines fade. And I have started my fade, which I'm really excited about. So you can sort of see it. Yeah, you can see it there very slightly. So now my fade, I think I'm halfway done transitioning to the new color, which is going to be this color, which is Knitwise Pool. And I think so what she's had me doing is you did like every fourth stitch, you did the new color on one row. And then the next row, you just did this color. And then you kind of alternated that for 3 or 4 sets of rows, right? Between the, yeah. And now you can see this row is every other color is my new color all the way around. And I think I will do another knit row. And then after that, every row is going to have more of this color added in. So I'm so excited. I was really happy with the way the green turned out, or whatever, my main color up here. And it's kind of fun to see, let's see, I found that if I kind of pulled it like this, oh, can you? There was some purple in there. It's just kind of fun. Yeah, so it's fun. I decided, yeah, you can see the purple there, right? Yeah, that's a good one. I decided, so there's one row, so there's two rows that you repeat. I think now I'm doing it 10 times, a lot, like 10 or 12 times. And so one row is where you're doing increases, right, in the raglan and the front and in the back. And then the next row would be just a knit row. So now I'm also introducing what we'll call color work, right? Every other stitch kind of thing. I decided, so I kind of changed up the pattern because it was my color work was happening on the same row that my increases were happening. And that was just a little bit too much for me to keep track of. So I decided I knitted an extra row, and I'm knitting with one color on the rows I do increases, if y'all can follow this, and then doing the color work on just the knit row. So it seemed a little easier for me. But I am kind of addicted to it. I just can't wait to see what's gonna happen. So yeah. I'm like on the second color, I have 5 to go. So that's exciting. All right. What do I do with that? Okay, put it down here. So this was the one that was kind of top secret that I've been working on the sly. This is the Manis, M-A-N-I-S, I believe. And it was in our Fuzzy Fix that went out in April. So I was trying to get ahead of everybody in case there were questions. I just went in my stash and got what I had so I could get going on it. And anyway, so it's like a chevron down here. Ooh, I must have used my, yes I did, some of my balm on it because I can smell it. You start down at the bottom, there's a little chevron with some fingering, and then you alternate with the suri or mohair. And then as you go up, the lace is getting more and more open. I think I went to a 7, to an 8, to a 9. And now that I've separated the front and the back, okay, here's my separation. So I'm working on the back right here. So I'm going back and forth now. I'm not in the round. I will knit with my 9. Excuse me, it's kind of caught on my thingamabobby here. I will knit with my 9, and then I'm going up to a 10, and then I work on shoulders. So no sleeves. It's just kind of something you might throw over a dress or a top or a tank top or something like that. Very light and airy. Her patterns are just so fun. So again, this is, I believe it's Manis, M-A-N-I-S. All right. So it was basically, depending on your size, I didn't even use a full skein of my fingering. Yeah, no, not even, right? Half maybe. And I was able to use 1 skein of the lace. And again, it's super open. So, I mean, yes, I will have to wear something under it. But anyway, so that's that. It's been top secret until those people had gotten their boxes. And anyway, I didn't want to ruin the surprise. So there you go, surprise. Okay, so those are those patterns. I did do quite a bit of knitting. Well, of course, last week and this weekend. We had quite a bit of rain. Okay, so this is potato vodka. Lordy, potato vodka. And I didn't bring this to market because there was a lot going on. So this is the front, and I have finished the length, and actually I think I did a little bit extra, the length here. And I believe I did go up a needle size. I was noticing that it's hard to read the gauge on this. It's probably easier to read it on the wrong side where the knits are. So I went up a needle size. we'll see what happens there. But I have separated. So this is my left. No, this way, sorry. My right. So I've separated. I believe I've done all my decreases. I sat and just did that. And there was a little bit here, right? And then more at the neck because it's a V-neck. And I think I have about an inch, maybe an inch to get the length. I think I'm supposed to get to 8.5 inches from this little marker here. 8.5 inches. So I'll need to finish that. Then I'm assuming I will go to the other side. Yes. And work up, right? Work up to the shoulder. And then I'll finish the back. And then I'll seam. And then we'll work on the sleeves, which should go super fast. But there's just a lot of little pieces going on right now. And I still have, I'm not sure why, these pockets are on hold. I could probably bind it off, but I'm not sure. I haven't found where it says that I need to do that. So that's where I'm at with this. Again, this is a potato vodka. This is a Thea Coleman baby cocktails pattern. It's DK, but and Cadence and I both are using Sammy and Marla, which is Manos. So it's kind of on the thinner side of the DK, but it's very lovely. Feels really nice, and I can't wait. So my sleeves are going to be this color, right? My sleeves are going to be that color. So I think I'd love to get the fronts done. It might have to go in timeout or hibernation, and so I can work on some more summer tees kind of thing. And then I'll get on it maybe in August so I can wear it in the fall. So super fun. The NOLA though, I'm excited about doing that in Tarja, so I will definitely get on that. What else? Oh yeah, so this is, you probably get tired of seeing this too. I just lost the name of this. This is Barberry. There we go. So I'm looking for, okay, Barberry. Separated the sleeves, knitting away a little bit, not too much, of the body. I haven't worked on this too much. I think I only have about another inch to go before I work on the ribbing. The ribbing on this, I think is like 4 inches. So, yeah, so I'm about ready to do that. And then I got to finish the sleeves because the sleeves will have a little more color work, maybe 5 or 6 rows of color work there. So Barberry. This is the one Cadence also did, and she steeped it. It's so pretty though, look at that. So fun. This is using the ladder back jacquard method for carrying your yarns. So yeah, oh, and I just want to say too, it's 10 till 4. We are closing today at 4. We have a note here, and we're also posting, but just in case anybody wanted to come by today, we are closing at 4. All right, and then this has been fun too. This is a Caitlin Hunter. Why did this name just leave me? It really did just leave me. Y'all probably know the name of it more than I do. Oh, Miserina. There we go. Came to me. I did make a switch, and maybe I told you this. Maybe you can't really tell between the first couple rows of color work. It was more of just a cream color, and then I switched, and it has more speckles in it. And you can kind of see now that there's some yellow. Some of it is also purple, the same color, plum, as my main color. But I love the lace work. This is really fun. I'm going to flip it over so you can see where I'm carrying the yarn. I kind of spaced out and forgot to carry through my cable sections. Let's see, where is that? Yeah, you can see it. There's some long floats in there. I'm trying to carry it at least one time through the cable section, but there's some long floats right there. Because the cable is 6 stitches, and I like to carry my yarn somewhere in there so I don't have those long floats. But otherwise, there's really not a lot carrying. So this is a nice pattern, a lot going on, cables, lace, color work. And I believe I'm halfway done with the chart. So it goes a little bit longer, but I'm getting there. Yeah, so oh no, I don't have the other one. So this is the color that I'm now using for my color work. It's just got a little more going on. So, and that is Miserina. You can find these patterns all on our website if you just put them in the search, or you can go to the yarn page of it as well and search in the description. There's a drop down. I'm using Foxy Lady, by the way, for my Miserina. It does call for, I think, a light fingering. I think it calls for. You could probably get away with the fingering too. Just what? Do what? Do what? Do your gauge swatch. Okay, so I got my other bag here. Just a few more projects. Oh yeah, okay. Let's see, oh, my socks I gotta change. All right, so put these over here. I have an exciting one to share with you too. I did work a little bit on my pleated top here. The pattern is, okay, somebody had asked, and I don't know if she watches the live or not, was asking could she make, I don't know, if somebody was asking if they could add sleeves to this, and you probably could, but I'm not sure if you want to do all this shaping if you're going to add sleeves, you know? I don't know how that would work. I decided to do mine in the round. You have the option of doing this body part in flat pieces. I decided to do it in the round. So I think I had worked on this when we were at market. I need to go 1 more inch, and then I actually go up a needle size. So like if they have you do 4 inches on the needle size you were working with, then you go up a needle size, and you do 4 inches, and you go up another needle size. So I had stopped because I thought I was at the point to go up a needle size, but I wasn't. I got excited. But again, this is called the pleated top. I am using Fino, which is great. It's like a non-superwashed fingering with some silk in it, like 30% silk. But another option would be the flaxen from Sweet Georgia. That would be a great option for this too. And we just got some more of that in. So those are both kind of what I would call lighter fingerings. Well, you could probably even use Foxy Lady if you wanted to, if you found a color there. That would probably work too. So the pleated top. All right. And then my mom's cowl, which is called Grid Gambit. Yeah, and I'm making some progress on this for sure. It's just so fun. And it's interesting, I'm not even having, you could use markers, but I'm not having to. It's kind of easy to see what's happening, and that's probably why I haven't needed it yet. But I could. It would probably make it a little easier. Hadn't thought about that. But I'm almost done. Did I finish? Do I have it in here? No, I don't. I think I'm almost done with the 3rd chart, and then I've got a 4th chart. So I'm on C. I think I'm almost done with that, and then I go to D. Anyway, Peggy's watching. Hello, Peggy. And I'm also using Manos, Marla, and Sammy for this one too. That's really fun. And we have a lot of that different colors, combinations. You can have a lot of fun with it. All right, that's the Grid Gambit. And then another one that I decided to cast on, I'm just looking around, I feel like there's something else that I decided to cast on is, I think I actually showed y'all this on Saturday, is one of the pairs from Alicia's, right, from LIS Day. I did the silk option. We have floofy fingering too. Oh, things are going overboard. And I'm making this for my sister, and it's funny because, let me see. I'll get my patterns, hold on. Yeah, here it is, right? Yes, this is it. Okay. It's a very fun project. So it has what they call sections. There are 8 sections of different patterning, right? So little charts, and it's fun. I haven't told you the name of it yet, I know, but so I'll probably do it. It sounds like I'll probably do it maybe 4 or 5 times, you know, 1 to 8, 1 to 8, 1 to 8. This was the LYS pattern. Sorry, no, that's loud. Filoli, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Filoli Shaw, and they have 2 sizes. The small size takes approximately 1 skein of each fingering, but the larger size I think would take a little more yardage. Does it say on here? It would take probably 2 skeins of each color if you did a large. And the large is pretty big, 33.5 inches deep, and the wingspan is 73 inches. And the small, it's 23.5 inches deep and 49 inches, the wingspan. So that's the one I'm making, which would take one skein of each color. And it's really fun. Like, you know, I don't do a lot of shawls, but this one is fun because you've got stripes going on and different patterns going on. And, oh, I haven't even showed it to you yet. And I've used my markers in this one. This one's a little trickier. But there's just, like I said, I've done every repeat now. And now I'm starting again, I think, with the stripes down here. But it's very fun. And it's silky, so it's nice and soft. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you all have a great week. I look forward to catching up again next week. For those that are local, we'll be open the rest of the week from 11 to 5 if you want to come by and see us. If you have any questions, if we can send you pictures or some yarns together, we're happy to do that too. fuzzygoatyarns.com. And yeah, have a great week. Okay, take care. Bye.